guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tiffany Hansen with Hooked for Hope. Thank you so much for joining me today. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do the double crochet V-stitch pattern. There's actually a couple different V-stitch patterns that you can do and a couple different double crochet V-stitch pattern variations as well. So I'm just going to show you this variation of the double crochet V-stitch pattern. At the end of the video, I am going to show you a chart that you can follow if you would like to have a bunch of different recommended blanket sizes that you can make and their dimensions. So if you want to use a different crochet hook that I'm using, or a different yarn that I'm using, or a different combination of the two that I'm using, you can absolutely just grab a tape measure and create your foundation row chain as long as necessary to meet that blanket's width requirement. Sound good? I will also include at the end of this video a couple approximate foundation row chain counts that you can use, but I'm also going to specify with those chain counts what crochet hook I was using and what size yarn I was using, so that if you're using the exact same combination that I am, you can just go straight with that approximate chain count requirement for your blanket. Or if you are going to use something different, just refer back to the chart and your measuring tape. That'll be great. All right, let's go ahead and get started with this pattern. Okay, so this double crochet V-stitch pattern is in a multiple of 2 plus 1. So go ahead and calculate how many foundation row chains you would need in order to meet your blanket requirement. I'm just doing a quick example swatch for you so you know how to do the pattern. So I'm going to do a chain of 21. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 19, 20, 21. Great. We have our foundation row chain. You're going to double crochet in the third chain from your hook. So 1, 2, 3. We're going to actually put 2 double crochets into that same chain. Perfect. Okay. Then skip a chain and 2 double crochets in the next chain. And then skip a chain and 2 double crochets in the next chain. And you just repeat that pattern all the way to the end of your chain. And you will actually be putting 2 double crochets in the very last chain. So I will go ahead and meet you at the very last chain to show you what to do next. Until then, go ahead and continue working this skip 1, 2 double crochet, skip 1, 2 double crochet pattern all the way to the end of your foundation row chain. All right, skip 1, last chain. We are putting 2 double crochets. 1, 2. Great. Okay, we are done with row 1. On to row 2. We're going to chain 1, turn our work, and we are going to put 2 double crochets in this space right here between the 2 groups of 2. Okay, we are not putting anything between our 2 double crochets. We're going to skip 1 double crochet, skip the second double crochet, and above that skip chain spot, we're going to put 2 double crochets. Perfect. Skip the 2 double crochets, find the space in between, and put 2 double crochets. All right, skip the 2. Find the space in between and put 2 double crochets. 1, 2. And repeat that all the way across, and I will meet you at the end. Great job, guys. Okay, we have reached the end of row 2. We're actually going to be putting our last 2 double crochets. We're going to skip this double crochet, skip that double crochet, and what you'll see are those foundation row chains, the turning chains that we use to get onto row 1. We're actually going to put our 2 double crochets in that spot right there to finish off row 2. Perfect, guys. So it'll look something like that. Great. So we're going to chain 1, turn our work. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Okay, let's go ahead and do row 3 together. So again, we're skipping those first 2 double crochets and looking for that gap space right there. And that's where we're putting our 2 double crochets. Okay, skipping those 2, looking for the gap. All right, continue all the way across row 3. Great job, guys. Okay, at the very end of row 3, we are just going to skip this group of 2 double crochets, looking for that chain 1, and we're putting our 2 double crochets in that last space right there. 1, 2, great. Okay, look how that just lines up so well. Put that down right there so you can see. Great, it's gonna look so pretty, and the pattern is really pretty also. Perfect, and that's all you do for this double crochet V-stitch pattern, is just chain 1, turn your work, and continue to put 2 double crochets in the gap space between the groups of double crochets. That's it. All right, guys, the next thing you're going to see is a list of my approximate chain count requirements for your foundation row, depending on the project you're looking at. And I will also show you the chart with different blanket options that you can make and their measurements. Both of these charts will be located in the notes section below with a link that you can click on, so that way you can print those off for easy access. Also, if you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and I will see you with my next video. Thank you so much, guys. Bye.